if it's spoiled, then the whole body will be spoiled. Indeed, this piece of flesh is the heart. This is the central role that the heart plays in our lives. So all our conduct, the way we go about, the way we carry ourselves in this world, the way we react to different things, the way we see different things, all of this is decided in the heart and by the heart. So what your heart is, this is your reality. This is what kind of person you are. So the Prophet ﷺ says, if your heart is sound, then all your actions will be sound. You don't have to worry about that. But if your heart is corrupt, all of your body, all of your actions, everything you do, generally speaking, will be corrupt. So this is the central position or the central station that the heart occupies in our lives, in our behavior. And this is a very key point for those who are after reform, those who are concerned with the welfare and the well-being of the Muslim Ummah as individuals and as a whole nation. If you want to rectify yourself, if you want to improve yourself spiritually, in terms of your relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your main focus should be on the heart. Because once you get your heart right, all the actions will follow suit. Very simple. Many people pay great attention to their actions, they forget about their heart. So they spend their lives trying to fix their actions, trying to fix their deeds, trying to fix some superficial mistakes. And they waste their time. You have to find the root of the matter. And the root of everything you do, everything you say, is in the heart. So if you manage to get to your heart and fix it and rectify it, everything else will be rectified so easily. Because everything will follow the heart. So if you have a sound heart, then your actions will be sound. Everything you do, everything you say, the way you speak, the way you look at things, the way you think, all of this is dependent on the heart. So our main focus should be on the heart. Once we fix it, as I said, everything will follow suit. Everything will be automatically rectified and will be set right, inshaAllah. So this is why we talk about the heart. Some of the beautiful statements that was said by a person from the early generations, actually some books trace that back to the Prophet ﷺ, but as far as I know, it's not been traced authentically to the Prophet ﷺ. But it's a very true statement. It says that the heart is the king. The heart is the leader of the whole human being. That's your leader, that's your manager, that's the king. So if the king is righteous, if the leader is righteous, if the commander is righteous, the limbs which are the soldiers of that commander will be also righteous. They will follow the example of their commander. But if the king or the commander is corrupt, then the whole army, all of the other soldiers will be also corrupt. So the heart is the leadership. Heart is the king, the heart is the commander. So if it's all right, everything will be okay. If your heart is pure, your actions will be pure. If your heart is honest, then your words will be honest, your actions will be honest. So this is why we have to focus on the heart, not on the actions. The actions are the symptoms. The actions are the reflection. What is in our hearts, you will find it mirrored. It will be replicated. It will be represented and reflected in our actions. This is why our main focus should be on the heart. Always another reason that makes us focus on the heart is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is concerned with our hearts. The way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala weighs up our own status is by our hearts. This is why the Prophet ﷺ says in the authentic hadith narrated by Muslim, he says, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَنظُرُ إِلَى صُوَرِكُمْ وَأَمْوَالِكُمْ. Allah indeed is not concerned. Allah doesn't look at your looks and your wealth. These things matter very little to Allah. They carry no weight in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But what really matters in the sight of Allah, وَلَكِنْ يَنْظُرُ إِلَىٰ قُلُوبِكُمْ وَأَعْمَالِكُمْ. What really matters in the sight of Allah are your hearts and your actions. So what Allah looks at, the way Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala judges us is by our hearts. And the actions, obviously, as we said, are a reflection of what is in the heart. So when Allah judges us, when Allah weighs up our situation, He looks at our hearts. That's the essence of our lives. That's the essence of this life. So if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is concerned with the hearts, we know that Allah is the all-wise, Allah is the all-knowing. So He knows what to look at. Allah knows what's the most important. Allah knows what really matters. So from this knowledge we can arrive at the conclusion that if we want to be better individuals, if we want to be better Muslims, if we want to make it to paradise, focus on your hearts. So hopefully by this we have come to understand some of the importance and the significance, and hopefully we have justified why we have dedicated this show fully to talk about the heart, the secrets of the heart, and the world, the whole world of the hearts. And we will, inshallah, in the next episodes, we will try to uncover the rules and the treasures of the world of the heart. So you are invited to join us and benefit from this show. Until we meet next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.